Hello there and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. When we left off, we just got back from the ice area, or ice base if you will. We traversed the area with the ice worm in it, and we went and found a part of Hallen's body. But we're going to have to go back there to find the cure for the colossal Leviathan that's there, that's infected, because that is part of Sam's mission. And apparently, we need to make a little pengling, which we're going to do now. I got the materials for it off screen, so we should be able to just sort that out straight away. So we've got the trigger thing, and then we've also got the actual thing there.
Scientists may have never discovered that penguins incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
Right, okay, so we've got both of them. We're going to unhook these thingies here. Right, we're going to make our way back to the snow area. So, do I have anything that's roughly in that direction? Yeah, I think this thing's actually in that direction, so we're going to go and find our way there. We probably should take the prawn suit again, just in case. Or we can just attach it to our sea truck, rather. Ugh. I don't have the ability to climb steps, apparently. Right, so we've got to find out where my sea truck actually is, to be fair. It's all the way up there. On top of the base, probably the easiest way of doing it. And then we'll fly to the back end of it. And then we'll hook on. That was nice and easy. Right, pilot in general, please, thank you. Right, so it's apparently not on the ice worm side. It's on the side that we went to first. So we're going to go and explore that a little bit, and then hopefully find it. I've never used spy pengling before, so I don't even know how it works, but we're going to go and do this. We will find the cure in this episode. It's got to be more constructive than the last one, which we lost all the audio to, so that was a bit of a nightmare to record, not going to lie. But in this one, we're going to be enthusiastic, we're going to find that cure, and then we're going to go in search of Alan's last body part, but we probably want to make sure we've got all the components for the first one first, would be handy. But then again, we're going to have to come back up here and get materials for the last piece anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've got to, probably should put this on quickly as well. Just so we know how long we're taking. Would be a good shout. Right, so we'll buy all the jellies already. Alright, I can see the antenna. I can see the dock, actually. There's the big boy. Always hanging out in front of the little ladder. Or the stairway, rather. Right, so we'll get off here. I did bring the snow fox, so we'll probably ride that this time. We won't take the prawn suit. Make use of that a little bit. I'm sure it is a little bit faster. I'm just going to switch the worm thing for the jump module, though. Saying that's quite low on battery, surprisingly. Okay, I'm going to have to do that, because the mouse wheel is not pressing it for me. Please don't suck through the ground. And we're alright. That did happen. If you're only just joining us now, we lost the snow fox to the planet's gravitational force, pulling it straight through the planet. Right, so where did I put it? It's there. So we can do that. And now we should be able to jump on it. I might try and repair it quickly as well. Error 4. Just in case we don't want to explode or anything like that. Right, so it's got to be up this way. Okay, so jumping is pretty straightforward as well. We did do it briefly. We did have a jump module on the one that was destroyed. Right, so I don't really know where I'm going. So I'm kind of going to go kind of slowly. Just until we can figure out. We just need to be looking for holes big enough for a pengling. They used to have like a little radio tower next to them. So, but we have got our heat thing on us as well. I don't know if it was this way. It was like an opening. Oh, here we go already. That didn't take long. Right, I'm going to have a proper look around, because I want to make sure we're going in the right way. There's a big opening, I'm fairly certain. It's not near fire robotics, is it? Might be here. Well, this is a cave, actually, so maybe not. Was this the one that had the opening on the other side of it? It might have been. We'll go and check. I don't like driving this thing. So there's nothing up there. Please don't take too much damage jumping down here. We have got batteries with us, so we can replace the batteries in this thing. Alright, okay, so this looks... Oh, it's just another entrance to the same place. Right, we're gonna go this way. I don't know if I explored the whole entirety of this last time. We did go around quite a lot. Ow. That wall. There's something there. What's that? Is that just a snow fox? Hello, dude. You leave me and my bike alone. I didn't bring any flares with me, so we haven't got anything to scare them off with, unfortunately. Alright. We will remain vigilant. There's a ladder down there. I think that just leads below the ice, somewhere warm. Hoping that's just a stalker. I don't think the ice worm is over this side. I always come out when it's just about to be night time, which is always a bad move, especially when you're looking for a tiny hole in the ice. Right, okay, so there's a thing down there. Maybe that's where we have to go. Maybe that's because it'll be by penguins, won't it? Because it was always... even making it then, it described them as only discovering how they nurse their eggs due to these small holes in the ice. I worded that completely wrong, but there's something glowing over there. Maybe that's it. Should we go and have a look? Saying that's a load of glowy things, actually. We might have to be on foot a little bit here. But we have got our big light on this thing, so maybe it'll come in handy that way. Something's shouting. No, it's here. Look at that. Hopefully this is the right one. There's a lot of them that just have resources in, as far as I know.
Weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Another perfect time to... Right, so can we use this? How's it work? I don't know. Do we just chuck it on the ground? Yes. Hopefully I don't freeze to death here while doing this. Oh.
Spy penguin online.
Oh, this is a little bit confusing. Oh, look, it's me. This is unusual. I can see a crate already. It's a bit awkward to drive. It's kind of like tanky. See, this, when I was looking for quartz, look, if I had a spy penguin, I could have found quartz straight away. There we go. That was almost instant. Should I take some quartz as well? How much inventory does this thing have? Maybe not. We don't need it now. And I haven't got much on my person, I don't think. Well, now there's no foxes on the floor. Maybe we'd stand a bit more of a chance, but... Right, so we need to go and find the frozen Leviathan again now. So it's by that cherry blossom area. I'll keep this out. I'm kind of curious what was in the other side. E to exit? Okay. So antidote. Right, so now we can make the antidote, which is a bit strange. Is that just in case you lose it? But this is a safety measure. Or do we have to actually make it? Right, let's take it back and see first. I've got to just remember which way I came from, which I think was up here, actually. I don't want to hit one of my penguin buddies, though. Right. So we'll probably go a bit quicker now. Hopefully I don't make a wrong turn, though. It's a bit confusing, especially when it's dark. We did come down here because we swam right the way down. I had to use bladderfish to survive getting back up. I remember that much. There's another thing there, look. Should we just have a peek and see what's through there? I'm so glad that the bike keeps you warm. Right, so we'll chuck him out again. And then we'll control... Pengris. Is that its, that's its name? Oh no, I picked him up. And get back on the floor, you. Right, okay. It does have a little light on it, which is kind of cool. What are you? You can self-destruct it? That's a bit weird. It's just some magnetite. I will take that. Thank you. I'll grab that with my penguin arms. I'm stuck. And then mainly quartz. I really wish I made this beforehand. Can I pick this up? No. Just take a bird with me. Right, cool. So that's some free magnetite, which we probably will need at some point, hopefully. Maybe for his body. So I have to take it out of the storage before picking him up. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Right, Snow Fox. There you are. I thought you disappeared for a second then. Right, so as long as we're going across that ice lake, I kind of know we're in the right direction. Just gotta watch out for that stalker. Which, I don't know if that's him, but it is one. I don't know how I managed to miss that, by the way, on the way in. Was it down this way? I don't remember. I don't think it was. Listen, you leave my bicycle alone. My penny farthing of the snow. My apologies. I keep forgetting to turn my data off so I don't get interrupted. Right. So we did see... What's down there, actually? Is that the way? Is that the landing pad that we need? It is, I think. Because then we know we're at Fire Robotics again. Right. The only reason I can... It may be up here, you know. I can get out and pick the bike up, I think. Right, pack up. There we go. And then we can climb up here. I think we've just gone an alternate route, kind of. So then we've got to go and find the cherry blossom area here. This is my base, isn't it? Yes, look at him. In its glory. All its glory. I'm stuck. I can't get over. Okay. I guess it really just doesn't want to let me go. Right, so if I can put the bike down around here. I think that might be a safer way of chucking it out. Just throw it. No, I don't want to do that. With every put away, it's a risk. Cool concept, but my least favourite vehicle. I don't know if anyone else feels the same about the Snow Fox. It's like really cool. I just don't like that it's also a bit of a pain in the bum. There's no point in getting on it, actually. I think we have to go underwater in a minute, don't we? I can hear those icicles dropping. One of them will land on my head one day. Their ultimate goal. Alright. And we swim. That was very close. That was exactly what I was just talking about. Alright, so we can swim through here, and then we should be near the cherry blossom area, in theory. Right. I think it was through this gap here. Marvellous, marvellous. Yeah, because then we can go up here, and then we'll start... It's not even really cherry blossoms, it just kind of... That's what I think of when I see it. So... I kind of wish there was a faster way to run, even if there was like a hoverboard or something like that, you know? You can get a hover bike, so why not? Why not a hoverboard? Right, I'm going to switch that to 5 there, and then we can get that up fairly easily then if we need it. Which will be now, probably. Don't destroy yourself. Thank you. I am terrified of it disappearing on me. Alright, so let's figure this out. If we do see any more pengling robot things, I'm going to send it through. I've had quite a hard time finding magnetite in general. Maybe I just haven't been to the right spot for it. Right. So we found the antidote, or the antidote container at the very least. I don't know if there's any other parts to it. But we're going to go and see what it says now. No, my luck, we'll need a whole different setup for it. But because it, to me, that just looks like a container. So, but it just says, it does say that it has antibacterial agent in it. But you know. Hopefully this thing doesn't come to life and just chomp me while I'm stood right next to it. This would be terrifying to bump into underwater, I'm not gonna lie. It's bigger than any Leviathan we've seen so far, I'll tell you. Right. I don't get why she would have abandoned the cure. There must be a reason. But I don't get it. Why did she just abandon it? Because she was in here setting explosives, right? When her and Parvin fell off the edge. Why on earth didn't she just bring the antibacterial agent in, inject the thing, cure it completely, and then voila, there's no infection there? There must be a reason why she didn't, but I'm not seeing it. That did not look like that in my inventory. Now what? Do I push it? Does it do it automatically? Do I press the screen? I do. Okay.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Well, ain't that a little bit sad? Right, so that's one objective completed that we don't have to worry about now. Because this was an anomaly to me, trying to find PDAs in here and all sorts. I'm quite glad we actually went and found the thing. I knew the pengling would have been needed eventually, but I should have made it right near the start. I don't know why I didn't. That would have made things so much easier. Right, so back we go. So I guess we've got to go towards the crystal caves to try and find Alan's. That's not what I intended. Alan's, don't you dare. Don't you dare fall into the ice again. Just throw it out like that's the best way. Right. So we're going to have to go back on ourselves. And then down towards the crystal caves. Apparently the last area is in the crystal caves. I don't know what this is trying to tell me here. It's almost like there's an artifact here. Whoop. But I'm not seeing an entrance to get to it at all. So I did try looking for ages in the episode that we lost. This is what I was heading to more often than not, rather than the actual body cache itself. So, yeah. We're going to ignore that for now, and we're going to go and find the next thing. I was going to build a load of thermal jets and thermal generators and make it a water filtration thing, but I haven't found the water filtration thing. The device that, you know, you put into the wall and it filters the water out of the sea, produces salt and whatever. But I haven't found one of them, so I don't know where that's supposed to come from in this game, or if it's even here. Because there's been some stuff removed and there's some stuff here now. I felt like in Subnautica 1 there was a lot of natural progression. You kind of got things as and when you went. Whereas this one, it's just kind of like hidden away, which is a good thing because it makes you explore more probably. But also, on the other hand, you can miss stuff very easily, I find. Which isn't very good. Right, so we can put that away now, I think. And then we'll go past fire robotics. Past my glorious base. Is there any chilies in here? I may as well have some food.
Seek shelter.
I'll take a couple of them. I always like how the hailstones fall straight through the roof, the ceiling. Take another 2 of them. There we go. Now we're not going to worry about water on the way home. Them chilies are the best. Right, so yeah, I don't know where the crystal caves are. We found the whole entire fabricator area for the body before we've even found all the body. It's bizarre. We had to get past, like, there's 3 separate shadow leviathans. We managed to get past them all. Found the fabricator and not the actual... What's her name? I'm going to climb down. But what we might do is we might take the stuff that we need for Alan's body, which is... If I can find it here, we can pin it, can't we? It's probably right down near the bottom. Probably. Look at all these different beds that you can make randomly. Here we go. So Architect Organs is the only one we don't have, so if we can pin that, we can pin that. So gel sacks, I think I've got some of them. We haven't got synthetic fibres though. That was, we found the plant for that though, didn't we? I think we'll go down that way instead. I'm going to get on the Snow Fox, this is very slow. One day. Right. I probably would have been faster bringing the prawn suit. It's so much quicker just jumping across the ice with it. Alright, so that's the way we went. We don't want to go there. We wanted to go this way, I think. We have damaged this thing doing a whole lot of nothing. I haven't even been jumping. We've crashed a couple of times, I suppose. I'll let it off. It's one of the weaker vehicles, though, so... Right. I may as well take it with me, though. Though I don't think we're going to be exploring any more ice regions, really. I like the whole idea of, like, having a lot of land to explore. I thought it disappeared again, then. A lot of land to explore. But I find the ice is so easy to get lost in you because everything's the same colour and it's just kind of like everything blends together, looks the same. I'm going to put the Snow Fox away in here. Is there anything else I can put away? I can put the worm thing away. We can put our Pengling away for now. That gives us some space. Right. That eye's staring at me through the window. Go away, my friend. I still find you kind of creepy. Right. So... We're going back here. Is that the pilot's last known position? Because that's kind of the direction we need to go in to actually get down to the Crystal Caves in the first place. It seems to be that it's not in the deeper regions of the Crystal Caves as well. It's in the purple area, not the red area, if you know what I mean. So, we're going to be trying to get that. But now we've got, like, everything we're capable of. Really, because we can go as deep as we can shock, we can all do all sorts, and we're creating this, so I don't know how much more is left. It would be really handy to know what the last piece is made out of, though. But I'm not going to have any idea. I don't know if I think I've got some plasteel, I'm not sure about that either, though, really. Plasteel, polynylene, 3 diamonds. I'm sure I picked up some of those middle things, whatever they are, from a sea monkey nest a little while ago. We can make gel sacks easy peasy. Synthetic fibers we should be able to make relatively easy peasy. So we just need to figure out how we're going to make hydrochloric acid for the polynylene, which I can't remember. But let me out. I need freedom. I need freedom. We've been up for too long. So we're probably going to have to make 2 trips here. One back, one forward. Right. So we can make that for some reason. Right, so... anemone and salt deposit. I think we have 2 salt deposit. We don't need 2 though. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Right. So we're going to need one of these for the fibre. So I'm going to cut one of them off. Yoink. And then 3 of these. And a salt. Oh, and gel sacks. I'm just going to pick 2. We'll plant some more later on. We definitely don't have anything to get this oil stuff off of, though. Hopefully we do actually have some. Not that I know where I would have put it. Maybe we don't. Oh, we do. It's right there. Whew. Right. So what was it for synthetic fibers, then? Let's have a look. Ruby. We do have some of that. So that's good. Rare. A wooby. Right, so that's that made. Did we have a plastium? We have one there, yes. Nice. I'm going to bet that the next piece is made... you're going to need kyanite for it, for sure. Where did I put the salt? I definitely picked up some salt. Just by chance. I'm sure I had salt. It's in here. Right, so then we need a piece of gold with this, I think, though. Is it? Yes. Gold. Our last piece. Right, so we've got enough to make those 2 body parts. We just need to know what the 3rd one is. And then Alan has almost got a place that isn't my head to live in. Alright, I'm going to take a couple of them as well. And they will save us in the long run. Right, let's go to the crystal caves. And let's find the fabricator or whatever. Well, if we go down to the fabricator, we can actually offload all these materials. That's the wrong way. We have to go around the island, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully we can find it fairly easily. We just have to go past Marguerite's base. Finding that will be a bit difficult sometimes, though, because it is very maze-like. I kind of wish we got the boost, but that does waste battery power, so I don't know if it would have been worth it in the long run. But we have got our trusty electrical thing, which will turn away any leviathans that try and eat our ship. Which I do not stand for. Right, okay. So as far as I know, we don't need any more lithium. We don't need... well, I don't know what we're going to need for it. It's going to need 3 materials like the rest of these, I would imagine. It's going to need kyanite, which we do have some of, I would imagine. Because that's like the last material you get. The last new material you get, rather. And I just can't think of what else there might be. I'm sure it'll tell us. Might even be lithium. Sorry, fish. I didn't even see you, but I apologize. Hello. Crypto. I feel like we're taking a more roundabout way in this time, because we're kind of going across purple vents. I don't remember going this way last time. Right. Right, the cryptos are being very loud. I'm just worried about Big Red. I can't remember where he was living. Right, so we're nearly there. 300 meters away. Apparently there's a couple of entrances down to it, but I'm not seeing any other ones rather than just this one that I know about it. So we're going to stick with what we know. So we'll go straight to the last known position, and then we'll sink down from there. Even though it kind of makes me want to go down here. That scared me then. I haven't seen a squid shark in ages. Out of all the things that can make you jump, a fish does it. Just a singular featherfish, or whatever the hell it was, made me poop my pants. And I don't like it. I don't appreciate that one bit, it's kind of embarrassing. So I guess we're going to sink down to the lowest point and then move on from there, maybe? Maybe not. I forget how big the sea truck is now with all these extensions I've got on it. It's almost like a sea bus. A sea lorry. Right, so if we start sinking down, we know we're going to the right place. This does not, at the moment, look like the right place. Maybe down here? This looks like it goes deeper. Maybe not. This kind of looks like going deeper. We'll take this any day. Fingers crossed. There's a squiddy there. We'll go underneath. Avoid him, hopefully. I mean, I could have got the gel sacks from down here. There's a couple around. I'm going to jump out before we go any deeper when we get to Marguerite's area because I need to repair this. We're at 78 durability for some reason. Probably because I've been crashing into walls left, right and centre, but... you know. Hello, Marguerite. I see you in there chilling. Actually, I don't see you. I don't see you at all. I just see your stalker friend. Actually, does she have any new dialogue now we've actually done Sam's thing? I'm just going to call her Max then for some reason. Right. So I'm going to jump out and we'll have a quick look at that. We're going to repair anyway. You know what? I've just remembered. I didn't bring my rebreather, so we're going to be in for a treat. It's okay. We're doing most of this in Sea Truck and what's the name anyway? Should be okay. We'll just have to remember to take it in a little bit. Right, let's go and see if Marguerite has anything to say. Hello? You weren't in that chair a second ago. Nothing? No? Okay. Right, well that's good talk, good talk. Right. That's not even mine, I don't even know where I'm heading there. Right. Okay, well I'm glad we spoke to her. She's a fountain of knowledge. And aggression. Right, so we go down to this... oh my god, don't kill yourself. Right, so we need to look for a lower point here now. That should lead us straight to the caves. And the only thing then we have to worry about is the Shadow Leviathan. Looks like our docking module took a little bit of damage there, but... maybe it's this way? It just like goes deeper, it's probably it, unless it's the volcanic section. Right, show me the money. Right, so it's apparently really deep. It's at like 1,100. My depth on this thing is 1,000, so we may have to use Mr. Prawn a little bit. But first, we're going to have to find a way down to that kind of depth in the first place that doesn't require us entering the fabricator area. Could literally be anywhere though. It could even be down one of these holes, you know? Shadow's around here somewhere. But he doesn't scare me. He does a little bit. Right, so we need to keep an eye out for any kind of alien structure. I can hear him moseying somewhere. He's around me somewhere. He sounded close. Right. So again, we need to be looking for alien structures. One of the nodes, something of the like. Yeah, there he is. Look at him. I'm going to scare him away now, look. You don't scare me, mister. Okay, you did. That's okay. Yes, I knew you'd grab me. Get out of here. I will zap you again. Beware. It's alright, Robin. You've got nothing to be scared of. The electrical current is too strong. Right, so we can go down here. I really don't know where to look, to be honest. I guess we've just got to keep going deeper up until we see something that's similar. It's kind of tempting to pick up some more kyanite just in case. I'm going to do that. Hopefully he's not round to suck me in. Right, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled. There's something there. No, it's the prawn. There's a hole here, maybe? No, that leads down to where all them kyanite nodes were. We did search down here very, like quite briefly, I'd say, last time. So we need to be careful. Right, there's a biggie there, look at him. Slinking around. Right, we're losing durability quite rapidly here. If we can get low, I'm going to jump out and have a little repair. We can't do that from the inside. It would be awful just to look up and see him right there, though. I do like that you can take the prawn suit with you. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna get back in. Listen, noisy knickers. I've got enough durability to just manage for now. You don't need to scare me like that. Ah yes, featherfish. The most self-destructive of all the fish. Right, this is quite crystally. We can go down further there, maybe? Maybe this has something to do? This looks unusual. I like it. It's cool.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna swim out and grab that kyanite too. Please don't be anything scary around this corner. Yoink. I was very tempted to get in the prawn and just use the prawn to get down this narrow passage, which I might have to do still, but hopefully there's somewhere to tear on. I'm not reversing all the way back down here in a minute. There's something there on the right, so that's like one of the alien artifact things that I was talking about. Who knew this thing would be right in the middle of all the crystals? It's not as low as I was expecting, though. There's another piece of kyanite there. I will, again, take that. I am going to get the prawn to explore this, because why not? I can't pick up, because I've got both arms on the prawn suit, so I'll pick that up beforehand. Enter. My trusty friend, my favourite piece of vehicle in the game. After all that, we can't even get in with him. I'll put him back on the back, I guess. I'm sorry. Right, we're gonna have to be relatively quick, because I haven't got any rebreather. Right, see you in a minute. Right, have we got this? This is a bit more vast than I was expecting, to be honest. What would be cool is if it gave us just the right amount of materials for Alan's body on the spot. But I'm not seeing anything really, it's probably just offshoots. What is this? Is this all there is to it? Organs, it looks like. I can't remember if organs was the last thing we needed, but...
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they can still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. We have scanned all the components we need to make a storage body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in the body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Fair enough. Right, okay, what do we need to make it? I have all of those things, they're just back at damn base. So you would have thought I'd find a cheeky ion cube down here. Do I? I have ion cubes for days in here, I just don't have the ribbon plants. Incoming communication.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
Do you remember the fabrication facility?
I do.
You must return there.
Right. The fabrication facility. So you always planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance. All of my people were not invited.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Return to the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
Oh, it was up. I was getting confused then. Right, so ribbon plants. I don't think there's any down here, unfortunately, but we're going to have to keep our eyes open. I mean, surely they wouldn't give you the last component without, like, potentially... I'm so glad I mined up those ion cubes with the prawn suit. Though I might even have to go back anyway, which is kind of annoying. Was it further up again? We might go down to the fabricator area anyway. If I can remember where it was, and I can stop crashing into things. Simply because... we can make the other two pieces on the get-go, and then that means we're not, like, so encumbered. But you never know, we might find some ribbon plants. There's a ribbon plant right there. There's two, in fact. We might be set. In fact, we are set. There's no we might be about it. I can hear you screeching. And don't you think for 1 second I'm gonna just lay back and take it. I knew it, you sneaky snake. Just turn my lights off rather than shock him. Right, so now we're gonna have to find our way down to the fabrication area for sure. I don't know where it is though. I didn't really take a mental note of it when I was doing it last. They're just like item notes. It's a good thing there was loads of ribbon plants here, to be fair, so... Like I was saying earlier, I can't imagine you'd put like body parts somewhere, like, and just not have the components near them. Why would they do that? Logically, they wouldn't. This kind of looks like it was deep. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna say that it's not down one of the cracks. It's kind of just off somewhere. Right, so this is where the thing was, wasn't it? Maybe down here? I'm sorry, fish. I'm so sorry. Getting a bit turned around, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna keep going, as if we know what we're doing. Is that the guy about? Because I need to repair a little bit. I can also eat my chilies that I brought. Mmm, tasty. Because we may as well stuff. I'm not destroying myself this late on. Right, let's get in. Let's go. Alright, so I think it might be this way. Maybe. Though it looks like less of a cave than I imagined it to be when I looked at it originally. Maybe not that, eh? I just know it's around here somewhere. We will find it. If only there was a clear path. I don't know if it's down here. I don't think so. No. This is the materials area. I'm pretty sure, yep. That's a shame. I actually thought I was onto something then. Right, back out we go then. The thing is, it might be like just up in a different direction down to another section. I still have food. I still have water. I should be okay. I have my hot knife. This goes down, doesn't it? Red. We're on the right track. Right. Okie dokie, so it's pretty close to this, wasn't it? There was two smelly fish down here for sure. I remember that. A lot of spinefish down here as well, weirdly enough. I haven't seen them again yet, though. Maybe they died of old age, waiting for me to come back with the right stuff. No, I can hear them in the distance. I see them. Not so distant, unfortunately. Get out of here. I am in no mood to deal with you and your family. Now or ever, to be honest. Right, so there is another one floating around here somewhere. That we need to be... I see him. Or her. Hard to tell the gender of these things, if I'm honest. Right, fingers crossed it doesn't destroy my vehicle whilst I'm in there. I would be quite annoyed at that. Ouch. Okay, so we'll turn on our side. I'm gonna get lower. It's coming this way, so if I can zap him away beforehand. Then that means... I don't know if it's worth it. I don't even know if he can get down here. Maybe he's got like a barrier. Please don't come down and eat me as soon as I leave.
You said this was the spot where I can make you a body, right?
Yes.
Yes. I wonder why that last call was so different.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Okay, so what do we do? Fabricator? Yes?
So Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
if that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Yes, boss.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Well, okay. So yeah, basically is the answer to that. Well, I'm gonna have to get the torch out. It's pretty dark down here. I was trying to use the sea glide, but
This is the last piece.
yes.
You and I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
Answer to the bone to make amends.
Amends? For the bacteria? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the...
Okie dokie.
You still owe me an explanation.
And hopefully he's going to pay me for this.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
Oh my god. He's huge. He's like twice my size. Maybe 3 times. Twice.
Commencing data transfer.
Oh.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Where do those extra arms come from?
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
That was quick.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
How did he get here though?
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern me.
It's certainly manipulative. I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready.
Gate?
In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so we've got some distance to travel there. I'm going to turn that other one off because I don't think it's relevant. I was trying to find like an extra one, maybe it's one that I already had. So we're going to keep that open. Okay, Alan.
Please. I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Alright then, I guess. Well, now we get to have our lonely trip back without the voice in our head. Right, I think we'll go home first, and then we'll find the phase gate facility. Because we need some food, probably. It's probably going to give us the run around and make us collect things to actually activate the gate as well, maybe. Alright, so now we need to get out of here. We're probably going to get nibbled on a couple of times here. There's two. There's one right behind me. About to catch up, probably. And then there's this one. I wish I stopped turning the lights off and just start zapping him straight away. Listen, get your tail out my face. I'm in no mood. I've just had my only friend on this planet ripped out of my head. Right, so I guess going to this place is probably the best way of getting out of here, because it leads us straight to where, above Marguerite's base, doesn't it? And then we can go home from there. I just wish this wasn't so slow. I kind of regret making the storage area and all that, because I have not really used it. That was so cool, though, actually making Alan's body fully. It's quite an interesting situation. Right, so now we've got to find our way out. There's got to be a crack in the ceiling somewhere. That I'm certainly not seeing right now, I'll tell you. It's probably just further along, isn't it? We'll go this way and then we'll try and go up from there. A lengthy cave, indeed. I can hear a bad guy again. I can hear him. He's right behind me. Get out of it. Right, okay, so this kind of goes further down. Don't want to go down, really, unless I have to go down to go up. Which I don't think is the case, is it? This might be... Oh, no, this is where the thing was. So I think we have to go forward and to the right. He's going to grab me again already, isn't he? These guys are determined, I'm not going to lie. I have got power cells with me, so I'm not at risk of running out of battery. Though I am at risk of running out of water, I tell you that. I'm going to have that, and then I'm going to eat the brick. I would like to leave. If you can show me where the exit is, I would appreciate it. I think, yeah, it's probably one of those situations where I kind of have to go down through a tunnel and then back up, probably. I hope so, anyway, otherwise I'm just going back down where I came from, which would not be impressive. Which is exactly what I'm doing. Don't worry, you don't have to be unimpressed with me, I'm unimpressed with myself. I'll take a right turn this time. Right. Okay, so it's red around here as well, so I'm guessing we can get down that way. So there's two exits for that. I don't know why we struggled so hard actually trying to find our way in there in the first place if there's so many entrances. Right. So, not seeing any up points, but there's definitely one. I came down through one. I'm so glad we managed to find that fabrication area, like, relatively easy. I genuinely thought that was probably going to take a little while to actually find. I'm even more impressed that I remembered that I had ion cubes on me and found the battery things. I think that's really handy, killing two birds with one stone there. Alright, there's got to be a way up here, maybe up there. Maybe through here. Kind of looks like we can go up here. There we go. Please don't lead to nowhere. If you do, I'll be upset. Alright, you can go up there as well. There we go. I feel like we're actually getting somewhere. So one of the good things and the bad things about this game at the same time is, like, just the The difficulty to find your way around like the bigger open areas like this. It's good because it's like good for exploration reasons. It makes you feel accomplished when you've made your way around somewhere. But on the other hand, when you get lost, it really genuinely sucks because you're kind of just going around the same areas over and over again. Like, have I been here? I'm hoping the phase gate isn't down in this location because I feel like... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to repair in a minute, probably. Maybe it is. Listen. You need to leave me alone. Kinda hoping there's a way out here. I don't remember coming down all of these routes, but like I was just saying, it's hard to tell. Kind of looks like there's an up point here. Okay, this looks promising. Purple vents. Gross pustule. Right, so I have no idea where that gateway is going to be. It's probably a bit higher up, though. We're not heading there first anyway. I need to get that idea out of my head. This episode has been going on for a very long time, so we probably should get comfortable. Okay, this looks different. What's this? Oh, we did see that's the excavator. We have been here before. And we would have found the ion cube in there for down what, like, you know, what we needed earlier on. There's like literally all of the stuff you'd need down here. And I suppose you could make a base with a fabricator just outside as well, if you really needed to. Right, so Marguerite's base should be just up here. Oh, this is the floating islands. Actually, we're way out. Well, I'm going to take that and I'm going to just run with it. Right. Let's go back to base. It's over this way. Squid shark, I see immediately. At least we can kind of almost safely repair without danger now. Apart from this guy. It's sneaking over towards me. So noisy, but so far away at the same time. Right, so the gate is over that way. It looks like it's higher up, actually. Watch it be on a snowy area. Or in an ice cube or something. An iceberg, not an ice cube. A tiny, minuscule ice cube. Crashfish making a noise again. A redundant but noticeable horror of the deep. Not a Leviathan by any means, but still explosive in nature. Right, okay. So we're not too far away now. We've just got to go and skirt around the island a little bit just so we can get to it smoothly. I feel like we've done a lot in this episode, to be honest. We've managed to find the cure for the Leviathan. The gargantuan Leviathan. And we've actually made Alan a body. That's crazy. Considering last episode was filled with nothing, I feel like this was a bit of a double whammy. So that's good. Right, cool. We are at the edge now. We're trying to go around the end. Listen, you. How about you leave me alone? So I'm trying to eat my prawn suit. It's got prawn in the name. It tastes like nothing like prawn. It's just all metal. Metal titanium. Titanium flavored. Right, okay, now we're really close. Just over the edge here, and we should be home sweet home. I wonder where that is then. I'm interested. Also, what's it going to take to actually turn it on? Is my question. Unless Alan's already got something in mind. I wonder if he has his own little submarine. How is he getting out there? Or can he just, like, basically teleport? Right. I'm going to get this open, and then we're going to climb out. And then, you know what? We're going to detach this a second. We're going to drop that. Can I drop it? Yes. No, I didn't want to do that. You let that go. Can I get up, please? And then we're going to recharge that a little bit here. Ready for next time. Right, sorted. So it's charged. Or it's charging, rather. And we are going to quickly grab something to eat. Yoink, 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 yoink. Alright, cool. There we are. We're sorted. And we are going to leave the episode there. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've done loads of stuff, like I just described before. Alan's got a body now. We're about to go to this phase gate thing. And we also have cured the Karar virus in the Gargantuan Leviathan, so that was good. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.